Hello, welcome to Benzie's Anglo-Saxon Travels. Here we are at the Who, the Sutton Who no less, my favourite Who, home of some great Anglo-Saxon history and most notably King Raedwald. King Raedwald was a great king, a remarkable man who changed the landscape of Britain, and he did so for several reasons. He harboured King Edwin, the future king of Northumbria. He was strong in battle prowess. He was a jovial king, and he was famous for his churches with 2 altars. Now, as far as harbouring King Edwin of Northumbria, he was being pursued by people that didn't believe he should take his rightful heir as the king of Northumbria, and despite being offered large sums of money and riches, he stood firm. He was an integral king. He was an honourable king, and he refused this money, he refused all of this, and he fought alongside in one of his most famous signature battles at the River Idle, defeating Athelfrith and crowning then Edwin as King of Northumbria. Great man, also known, as I mentioned, being jovial, had banquets for his royal subjects and treated them very kindly, as is reflected in his grave that was excavated just before World War II. The size of the ship, the jewels, the helmet, the armour, all reflective of not only his battle prowess and his significance as a great king, but the jovial side of King Raedwald. Also mentioned how he had the church of 2 altars, and I often muse upon how a general conversation would have gone, general chit chat between 2 Anglo-Saxon thanes at the time, their thoughts upon what do they think of a pagan altar and a Christian altar. To me, this is something that even the great Alfred the Great may have looked upon, being a historical scholar himself, thinking perhaps this is someone who tried to integrate the 2 cultures when almost 300 years later he decided to integrate the history of Celtic paganism and Viking paganism to assimilate them better with the Anglo-Saxons and the rest of England. Sutton Who. And you can see in the background there a life-size replica of the ship that was excavated and depicted I believe quite accurately in the movie The Dig. Ralph Fiennes, I say no more. However, the one criticism I do have with that particular movie, the insipid love story they had going on in the background. I see Hollywood tends to incline with the Titanic type feel love story, and I guess it's easy done. However, I thought there was a really nice parallel that could have been made between the giving of refuge to King Edwin and the child that was being bullied in school, as Ralph Fiennes' character was King Raedwald, and he would have taken him under his wing, just as King Raedwald did with Edward. And see that I felt that they were going for that feel at the beginning of the movie. Who knows? Maybe budget didn't allow for the ideas to be fleshed out. But I thought there was definitely scope for that. So I thought they missed an open goal for me. I'm just going to put my Simon Cowell hat on there for a moment and be a critique, but that's how I would have changed things. I think the depth of history from Anglo-Saxon times is so deep, and there's a lot of open goals that filmmakers are really missing out on. And I'll see some more of Sutton Who. Hey?